So picture this. You're a lowly rail fan around the Metro Detroit, Michigan area, and then one night your plans start to feel pretty empty, so then you decide to go out to the tracks at the good old Diamonds of Romulus, Michigan, to try and get a nice variety of NS and CSX action on both the Saginaw Sub and the Detroit District while you're at it. But after some time passing of getting nothing but NS manifests and CSX auto racks, it starts to get late, and then later on you get this very certain train on the NS Detroit districts that comes out ever so unexpectedly. Well, what do you know? It's NS-256, one of the last two remaining Triple Crown RoadRailer trains that ever run in this country, and this specific run originates from Volt's Yard in Kansas City, Missouri, and makes a journey all the way to Oakwood Yard in Detroit, Michigan, which that yard also so happens to be pretty close to Romulus. And then shortly after seeing 256, you may also get lucky to later see 255, which is the other RoadRailer that runs from Detroit to Kansas City. However, with all the mergers happening and RoadRailers also just generally becoming obsolete within the intermodal side of railroading, this could only mean that it's only a matter of time before all railroaders that have once roamed around the rails of America will turn into nothing more than just a memory, or in a literal sense, a regular intermodal train. And unfortunately, NS-255 and 256, as just mentioned, were set to finally bite the dust and run for the very final time on August 24, 2024 into the morning of August 25th, and then later changed to a regular intermodal train that runs from Toledo, Ohio into Kansas City and vice versa. Now, I unfortunately wasn't able to witness the final 256 to ever run through the old Wabash line, which had 8100 leading it, as a matter of fact. But on this night of August 23rd into the morning of August 24th, I was lucky enough to be able to witness one of 255's very final runs, and here's how it went.
Oh, hello there.
On August 23rd, 2024 at 10:45 p.m., I begin to head south towards the Metro Detroit area and arrive at Oakwood Yard at around 12:07. So the midnight hour has already struck, and so I started patiently waiting for 255 to pull up and depart from the yard, since it has since went on duty. And during this time, I managed to catch one of the NS locals as light power, a couple of yard jobs, and 1073 also led 189 out of Oakwood, but of course I missed that by like 5 minutes. I also could have had a chance to catch it too, because it actually had to stop somewhere because I had a locked up brake or hotbox on the rear DPU. But I still said screw it, it's somewhere in Milan and I ain't risking anything. After waiting for a little while, I finally see 255's head end poke out of the yard with its beautiful symmetrical Triple Crown road trailers on the rails, ready to go on one final cycle. Leading 255 at this time was NSC 44-9W number 9839, built in March of 2004 as a primer paint unit, and was later repainted in the horse head scheme about 6 months later. After waiting for about an hour in total, 255 received its signal and is all set and ready to go.
Middle green.
There goes 255 on its last cycle journey to Kansas City. And with that said, the chase begins. "1:30 a.m. Here we are at the Michigan-famous Romulus Diamonds on the NS Detroit District, ready to see the road railers go through here for one last cycle at speed. And along this drive, I've also met up with David Collins of Michigan Railfan Films, as well as my buddy Caleb and Ryan. And as time passed, we managed to catch 120 and even 358 go through, but 255 had to stop because of what we think was a diamond lockout being present, or maybe the single track control point was taken up by 120 and 358, but that again I don't exactly know. after some more waiting, we saw the lights flip on, and we got to action. And just like that, cleared the Romulus control point, and man, it was quite distinctive hearing those dual axle trailers hitting the diamond bumps. But that was NS255 beginning its final cycle to and from Kansas City. With the tail end disappearing in the distance, I can definitely say that it's pretty bittersweet, mostly bitter, knowing that this will be the last time I will ever see a RoadRailer train. And after it cleared, I hung out with David and my two buddies for a little longer, and started making my journey back home at around 3:30 a.m. And yeah, that was the end of it. Thanks for watching, and if you guys like this narrative style of video explaining how a train chase went or how I witnessed something similar to this, let me know down in the comments below and I'll try replying to some of y'all and make more if applicable in the future. And yeah, I'm a busy guy with lots of work and hobbies, hence why I put all of my videos on a time schedule and seemingly don't reply to absolutely everybody in a timely manner. But you know, that's how it goes. And if you guys want to see another perspective of tracking down and catching the final RoadRailer trains, check out this livestream playback from my buddy James of Royal King of the Rails. He actually went down and chased the very final run of the RoadRailers and documented it in a livestream, or as in another episode of his series called Midnight Railfanning. And he'll have another video about this run coming soon in the future as well. But I guess with all that said, this was my documentary of me chasing the Triple Crown RoadRailer Train's final cycled run, and I'm sure they will all be remembered. And I wish y'all the best of luck with the final RoadRailer trains that will ever run as well, even though as of when this is uploaded they already ran, but still, I hope you guys got your shots while you were at it. But I guess with all that said, this is G.C.R. Productions, signing out. See you next time.